and welcome to your Humber News Update. I'm Alana McLeod, coming to you from our newsroom here at Humber College North Campus. Here's what we're working on at this hour. A federal court judge says the Canadian spy agency CSIS illegally kept sensitive online data about people over a 10-year period. Public Safety Minister Ralph Goodale told reporters this morning he welcomes the ruling and the government will not appeal. Goodale says the ruling shows CSIS failed in its duty to be transparent and Canadians must have confidence in all departments. CSIS Director Michelle Colum says the agency is committed to addressing concerns by the court. Colum maintains all data collected was done so legally, but the court disagreed with how it was processed afterwards. Justice Simon Noel says CSIS breached its duty to report any data collecting to a court, as an information gathered was through a warrant. The fight for Mosul is intensifying. After reports last week that ISIS was using human shields, the UN is now receiving reports that children are being forced to fight for the militant group. Fierce battles in Mosul between ISIS and the Iraqi-led coalition have taken a disturbing turn. Boys over the age of 9 have been conscripted to fight for ISIS. The United Nations met in Geneva and discussed the crisis.
ISIL has also reportedly been forcibly recruiting children from the age of 9 or 10.
The children were taken from their families about 30 kilometers away from Mosul. The son and grandson of the Kurdish regional president have enlisted their services and say they are ready to die fighting ISIS.
But when I saw that something like this is happening to my country, so I decided to come back and help them. I'm really proud that I can do something like this.
Iraqi forces have breached the city walls for the first time in 2 years. The UN says ISIS has executed more than 50 deserters. A woman from South Carolina, missing since August, has been rescued. 30-year-old Kayla Brown was found chained up inside a storage container registered to a sex offender. Police say the woman was found while they were issuing a search warrant at the property. They say they heard banging noises coming from inside a 15 by 30-foot container. The county sheriff says she was chained up like a dog. Brown was reported missing in August along with her boyfriend. He's still missing. 45-year-old Todd Cole Hepp has been taken into custody. In the world of sports, the Leafs take another one, and the Raptors gear up for a Saturday night showdown with Miami. Turning to weather, today will be a mix of sun and cloud, but it'll clear up later this evening. Look for a high of 11 and a low of 3. We'll have all the details coming up on our news at 2. But for now, check out these great pictures. Thousands of fans in Chicago are pouring into Wrigley Field for a grand parade for their heroes. Fans have been gathering for hours for the official procession that's getting underway at this hour. It's the celebration people in Chicago have been waiting 108 years for. The Cubs won the World Series against Cleveland Wednesday night. That's your 12 o'clock update. We'll be back with more news at 2.